Hey guys, Burnished here with TGN. Today I'm going to be showing you some Disc Priest PvP, and we're already in the action here, mainly because I forgot to start fraps. But nevertheless, right here I'm just getting pwned by like a rogue, I think, so I just fit him off there, and now I just kind of gotta heal myself. And this is what I love doing BGs for on my priest, because my priest is way past full bloodthirsty. He's nearly full vicious. He's missing about 2 pieces of vicious. But I still love doing BGs just for the fun of them. I really enjoy tanking, in fact, and I call it tanking because that's mainly what I do in BGs. I sit there and take all of the damage. Right here you see a warrior pounding on me, so I've got to fear him off. There's a hunter in the distance doing some shots, whatever. I've got tons of warlock debuffs on me, you know, and it's just fun taking all that damage. I don't know why, it just really is. It lets me you know, train for arena matches. It gives me some help. If I can tank 3 people in a BG, that about equals out to 1 person in an arena, so that's generally where I get my mark from. Or 2 really good BG players equals about 1 arena player, or at least what I find. And so yeah, I just love tanking them. I love to be in those situations where you can't rely too much on fake casting, and you obviously, because you've got tons of people attacking you, you can still do it because they tend to use their interrupts first. They obviously are in a pug BG, so they have no indication of when the other person is going to use an interrupt or whatever. So it still works, but I just love to have those moments of desperation, and it's just ways to keep calm, I suppose, because the greatest thing that you can do in an arena is keep calm under pressure. If you can keep calm under pressure, then you're fine, pretty much, because that's one of the main things with Disc. I mean, right here, I can't shield myself, so I've got to pop my inner focus, so I can't be interrupted, because I haven't had the time to fake cast them when I'm too low HP. So then I have to pop my instant heal, and then, you know, there's a rogue and a warrior and a prop paladin all bashing on me, so I need to, you know, get them away from me. I need to kite them, but also I need to do that while healing, and I need to select the right times in order to do heals, and yeah, and then you just end up dying. But it's fun doing this. I don't know what about it particularly I like, but it's like a training program, but also a bit of fun as well, because you can bring in some mates, and you know, you can just have a good time generally there. But this wasn't the only thing I wanted to talk about in this video. The other thing is, as we all know, Season 10 is coming out soon, and today is Friday, so it's coming out Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, I think it's coming out Tuesday, so that means we get that's another week until Season 10 is open. So that's a good point, actually. Does that mean that we can farm BGs once 4.2 comes out and be able to get full vicious from Honor? Or does it mean that we can't do BGs? I wouldn't have thought it would mean that we can't do BGs. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But what I wanted to talk about and mainly ask from you guys is, what would you prefer to see? Some of you might know that I released a shaman video a couple of days ago, I reckon. It was a pretty bad video, I gotta admit. My shaman didn't have much gear, but I sort of wanted to introduce you guys to my shaman, sort of show you that I have a shaman, you know, that sort of thing. And shamans in 4.2 are definitely getting a lot of very decent buffs, and I cannot wait for that, because even if I don't play my shaman as my main, I will definitely be playing it as, you know, an off-spec, so I can have some fun, you know, go do some random BGs or go do some friendly arenas, whatever. But I wanted to ask you guys if you would prefer to see a Disc Priest PvP healing arena thingy, or if you would prefer to see Elemental Shaman PvP in arena. Because I'm going to pick one specifically. It looks like, from the look of where BioWare is standing, it looks like Season 10 is going to be my last season, because I am going to be switching over to SWTOR. However, if SWTOR does completely fail, then obviously I'll be right back here. But if SWTOR is a big success and then we're still all playing it, then, and I'm still playing it, then Season 10 will most likely be my last season. So I wanted to make it a good one. This is definitely going to be the season where I get 2200. And if Season 10 starts 7th of July, isn't it? Or no, I think it's 5th of July, because it's 1 week after 4.2. So if it starts then, I have around about a month or so to get up that rating. At least I have a month or two off of, you know, I don't have to do anything, no school, nothing like that, whereas I can still do it while I'm at school. Obviously I'll have less time to play, less time to produce videos, but I definitely in this next season want to get to 2200, possibly even higher. So I have no real preference over the classes. I mean, I love my Disc Priest, I love healing, I love tanking people in arenas, I love how Disc Priests are played, I love how all healers are played in arenas, but Elemental Shaman, just the way that it's played, the way that it deals damage, the utility that it has, I just love that as well. So hell, I love both, and I will be playing probably both in arenas, but I want to play one full on competitively. So, just put in the comments at the bottom of this video when you're done watching it, or right now if you want to, and just put if you want to see some Elemental Shaman PvP arenas. This is just Elemental Shaman arenas, by the way. I'm probably going to try out some enhancement PvP because I know a lot of people have been suggesting it, and to be honest I want to try it out because I always thought it would be a bit difficult to actually play, but I want to give it a go. So yeah, just leave if you want to see some Elemental Shaman arena or if you want to see Disc Priest arena, and then I'll pretty much just take a majority vote there. However, if you know you have a good enough reason, if you want to put that along with it, and I find that it's a very compelling reason, it'll probably be a big game changer in my decision, or well, your decision. Alright, so let's actually get back into the combat after that long, boring talk. Anywho, this bit here, I'm pretty much just healing people. This is sort of what I hate. People don't go after the healers, which is actually quite surprising because the amount of moaning I've heard from other players, wink wink tally, is that, you know, everyone should go after the healers, and I agree with them. Why do people not come after me? I love it when, you know, I just take tons of damage because that's so much fun for me. I mean, people suck. Learn how to play it, noobs. I just end up getting CC'd pretty much, so it's kind of boring. I'm just sort of sitting in fears and hexes and polymorphs and Ring of Frosts and deep freezes and all the other CCs. I'm just trying to heal up this Death Knight who's pretty much got no gear, so he's taking shit tons of damage. And also this warrior, I'm pretty much having to babysit this warrior. He's on the top of my party. I was babysitting him like a couple of moments ago, and he just takes tons of damage throughout the fight when he's trying to deal with that warlock. But yeah, that's pretty much what a Disc Priest or Resto Shaman or any healer in PvP does, is pretty much just takes care and babysits the other players. So this bit, yeah, so that's pretty much what Disc PvPing is about. I'm getting drained life by a stupid warlock, finally. Someone's attacking me. It took them long enough. I think people just don't like killing the healers because it's difficult. Because you actually have to, you know, use your interrupts correctly, use your CC correctly, use your, you know, interrupts, your silences, your, you know, whatever. You've got to actually use those correctly, and normally it takes around 3 to 4 people to do it, so that's why people don't target the healers. But this warlock's going for it right here. He's like, yeah, I want some. I'm just following because I love following warlocks. It freaks people out as a Disc Priest to follow people because they think you're gonna fear them, and that is funny as hell. So, I think we're getting back to the end of the video here. Yep. I think we 3-capped them in this one eventually. There we go, we won. And I believe I came second on healing, or first on healing? I can't remember. But thanks guys, this has been Burnished with TGN. See you all next time.